What up, peeps? It's your boy, the Penguin, and I'm sitting next to my boy, the Wasp.
That's me! Welcome to episode 6 of the Studio Chat. We're going to be talking about The Punisher, Stranger Things, and other stuff.
Blam! Hey guys, welcome to Studio Chat number 6.
That one.
So, what?
Yeah.
How have you been, man?
Yeah, I've been good, dude. How about you?
Oh, I'm really good, man.
Sweet.
Had a lot of things that happened to me this week, you know?
What happened?
Oh my gosh, we saw the Justice
We
League.
did see the Justice League.
But before that, we saw Thor Ragnarok.
We also saw that.
My Philadelphia Eagles won last night. They totally destroyed the Dallas Cowboys.
How about them Cowboys?
I just did an unboxing. It was pretty cool.
We did.
He did a couple unboxings.
We did here in the studio where we are chatting.
Mm-hmm. I ate the Smoky Mountain from Arby's. That was very delicious.
Gross. All right.
Actually, that was okay. I didn't have any bread on it because I'm a Megan now.
He's not dedicated.
I mean, I'm not super dedicated. I still have some carbs, but, you know, it's mostly all meat and veggies.
There you have it. The Penguin loves the meat.
He loves it.
All right. So,
So how about you? How was your week, though, man? Like, tell us.
here's what I've been up to. Well, I saw the Justice League, and here's
By the way, tell them, check out that review
check out the review, man. We
on the Penguin Watt page, Facebook.
Penguin of the Watt, Wicked Turtle Productions. Check it out. Also, it's on YouTube on the Penguin of the Watt page.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. So we did the review. We loved it.
Loved it.
Loved it.
Loved it.
Probably the only perfect score we've ever given.
It's true.
Here's the thing. All over the internets, I'm seeing people give these bad reviews and nitpicking and being like, I didn't like that. I didn't like this. And you know what? Here's my problem. I feel like you went to the movie to find something you didn't like about it.
Yeah, that's what I think.
I think you were like, oh man, B versus S. Bad movie. This is going to be terrible too. So I'm going to be that guy who's going to give that first post about how terrible it is because I'm a troll. Well, guess what? The movie wasn't bad. It was actually pretty awesome. And I know because when we put out our video, all the comments that we got were actually in agreement with us. And I didn't ask for anybody to agree with me. In our video, I literally said, what was wrong with the movie? Let me know.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody let me know. They
Yeah.
let me know how correct we were in that this movie was awesome and why it was awesome.
It was so sweet.
So here's the thing, man. You people who
Yes.
need to tear something apart, that's fine. It's your opinion and I agree with you, but please just let it be your honest opinion. Don't critique something negatively because you feel that that's the new trend.
Let's talk about that petition that you sent me. Like, so people are trying to petition to get like the actual footage
For Zack Snyder's original
stuff.
cut,
Like,
which is, it's fair because he did put a lot of effort into the movie. But at the same time, the final cut is the final cut. And the final cut is a amalgamation of Zack Snyder and Joss Whedon's directorial efforts. And I don't know, maybe there's something to be said about dual directors. Maybe another one director coming in and just being like, hey, I like what you got. Let's sprinkle this into it. Because this movie was freaking epic.
it was great.
All right? So,
And is it so hard to have a perfect? Is it so hard to have a perfect 10? Like, is it so hard? I mean,
absolutely.
I really feel that people on the net right now are just nitpicking and finding the littlest, tiniest things. Just say, oh nope, that's a 5. That's a 5 for me. I can't watch this. This is terrible.
Here's the thing: people rely so much on people like Rotten Tomatoes to give them.
Is that even a good, reliable source, though? Like,
it is supposedly the most.
their tomato meter.
It's the most go-to source on the net for a rating. Here's the problem, and here's what you have to realize: that if they gave out good ratings all the time, they wouldn't be in business. Okay? So what they have to do, they literally have to find something wrong with the movie. If they don't find something wrong, they kind of have to create something to be wrong with the movie in order to keep up their credibility. But in what is happening here is that they are actually losing credibility because they're full of shit. All right? Honestly, they held on to their official rating until the See It or Skip It show. And what was the idea? Or their outcome was to skip it? Are you kidding me? This was the best movie experience I've had all year. Was Ragnarok awesome and fun? Yes. Was Guardians fun and awesome? Yes. Was Civil War fun and awesome? Was that this year?
No, that was not this year.
My bad. Was Spider-Man fun and awesome? No. That just proves that if you want a good rating, I say come to somebody like us. I'm not really promoting this, but I have to be honest. We are being honest with you about our true thoughts.
And like I said in our review, you guys can see that again. It's on the page right now. Like I said in my review, dude, my favorite movie this year was a Marvel movie. There was a couple DC movies out this year, and my favorite was Guardians, with a hair of Wonder Woman just that far behind. You know, so. For us to give that a perfect rating, that's just amazing for us, because we don't do that.
No,
we don't do that.
Try to find something wrong with the movie, but we only do that in an effort to be honest with you about what's really going on. We're not trying to keep some sort of status quo of like, oh, well, we got to find something wrong, or people aren't going to think that we're very smart. No, we're honest, and that's what we value above all things.
We're honest moviegoers. We're gonna give you the write down the shit. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. We're gonna give you that. Write down the shit.
Some people go right down the middle. We go right down the shit.
Right down it. Right down it.
At least we don't go up the shit.
Yeah, we don't go up the shit. No. But anyway, that's not the other thing we saw besides Thor Ragnarok. Again, on the page, check it out.
Thinking about that, what have you been watching this week?
Oh man, I just finished up Stranger Things.
That's funny. I watched some things, you watched some things, and you watched Stranger Things.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I just finished up Stranger Things. So let's delve into that a little bit.
Yeah, let's talk about Stranger Things season 2.
Oh my gosh, it's good. It's so good.
Far and above season 1. Yet it's a continuous storyline, so it's not really to be above or below. It's right on par with an upward progression.
Yes. So. Yes. I mean, it's such a good show. So far, I mean, like right now, my favorite show on TV, my favorite television show to watch actually on TV is The Walking Dead, of course, and then The Flash, and then now Stranger Things is up there as one of my top 3.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I was in it the whole time.
Like I in it to win it.
I was in the shit the whole time.
Yeah.
Like I could not get my mind away from that. Like I wanted to watch. I couldn't wait to see what happened in each episode, because each episode was just that good.
That's what they do, man. They leave you with, oh man, now I gotta watch the next episode, because the ending of this episode was so awesome.
Yes.
Who this season shined as your favorite character?
That's tough, because I liked Bob. I did like Bob a lot. Bob was a great character.
Bob, played by Sean Astin, as we know, is Rudy.
Rudy.
Also, wasn't he in one of those friggin' Lord of the Ring things?
Yeah, he was also Samwise Gamgee. Yes. But no, he did very well. He did very well. It was a good character. The one I saw come into more to being a badass though was Elle. Elle was so badass in this.
11.
Yes.
Okay. See, the person I thought became more of a badass or more prevalent in this season was Dustin. He was kind of a main focus. He did a lot.
Was not. I think it was more of a main focus because he's that child actor that everybody gets behind.
Yeah, but he seemed like a lot.
If you want to see improvement in this show, to be honest, the improvement has to go to Steve. To be honest, Steve came to play. It was awesome. He's like, yo, I'm gonna watch these kids. You know, I'm a shitty boyfriend, but I'll turn into an awesome babysitter. And then he just became super badass.
Who brought him into the fold, man? Dustin.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
he was like, "Hey, Steve, you're looking for Nancy or whatever her name is. We got bigger things."
But Dustin also
hey, Steve, you still have that Demogorgon killer bat?
but Dustin also broke the code too.
What, the bro code?
No, it is their friend code where friends don't lie, and he basically lied to all of them and said, "Oh well, I can't find Dart. I don't know where Dart is."
Dart being one of my favorite characters in the first couple episodes.
Why?
Because he's cute.
He's cute, but he looks like I think what's the little black kid's name again?
Spoilers, by the way. 5, 4, 3, 2. Did you know going into Dart, like right when you first met him, were you like, that's going to be a Demogorgon? Or were you like, what is this thing? Because even when it started looking like a dog.
I had notion of it, but it wasn't on my brain the whole time.
I agree. Like, I kind of was hoping it was a different creature.
I kind of was hoping it was like an ally for them in case something like really cool happened. I'm like, oh my god.
Right. I thought he would be like a Demogorgon that was on their side.
And technically, he kind of was there towards the end.
Yeah, a little bit.
He's like, look, buddy, I got some nougat.
Yeah, speaking of Dart, I'm just kidding. I don't have anything to say.
If they had a Dart statue, would you get that?
Oh, I get it. I get like a little Dart. Yeah, man.
But no, it was a good season. I would probably have to say what? What's your rating? What would you
I'd give it,
rating?
honestly, season-wise, far and above season 1, but also upward progression in reality. 9. 9.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with that. It's a 9.
So, remember, folks, avoid the upside down. What the hell was that? I don't know what that was.
What was that?
It may have been a Demogorgon. Maybe it was Dart. I don't know. It's definitely from the upside down. But if anybody can catch that thing, I would commission the Punisher. Speaking of the Punisher, I just finished that. Binged the hell out of it this weekend. Okay. I don't want to say bad things. Yeah, but I don't want to say great things either. I will have to say that Daredevil Season 3, the introduction of the Punisher, way more action from the Punisher. Way better action sequences.
I didn't get to see this, so I can't do a full review on it.
So welcome to a Watt Review. Here's the thing about Punisher, the season, is that they really harped on, and not that it's a bad subject to tackle, like wounded warrior, PTSD, domestic terrorism, and government conspiracies, as well as covert operations. All real threats, all real problems. But and Punisher is a place to talk about these things, but for 13 episodes, no.
You're starting to see that though with modern television. They're integrating more like of the issues into like
That's
TV now.
been a thing. We've just never really noticed it too much. I mean, remember Good Times? Dynamite! That was all about black pride, black power, and that's actually the reason that the guy who played the dad, remember he died in the show after the first season? The reason he left is because he's like, hey man, this show's too damn preachy. I don't want to be a part of it. But
I watched that Blackish show. It's very preachy.
It's very
super preachy.
And not that those are great topics to tackle, but maybe in an episode or two. Here's when we attack. Here's how in TV shows we should tackle these major subjects, unless it's an artsy show that tackles subjects specifically. Remember how back in the day, TGIF, we had our Step by Step, Family Matters, Full House. Remember there was that like one time in the series where they all went to Disneyland?
Like the whole
not like they
like all the shows together.
Not all the shows together, but in the series at one point they went to Disney.
Oh, okay.
It was like this whole Disney like.
By the way, that was an ABC thing, which is owned by Disney.
So that's how often a TV series should get preachy. Once in a long while. All right. Here's a show that can get preachy. That's okay. Law and Order SVU. Makes sense. It tackles the topics it deals with.
Yeah.
All right?
I love SVU. That's probably one of my favorites.
Punisher, man, I wish there was more action. I wish that he wasn't tackling almost the same general issue that he didn't. We thought that his family and stuff, his revenge, was resolved at the end of Daredevil Season 3. Apparently it wasn't. Apparently it's never going to be resolved. So when are we going to get to the point where I can have just badass Punisher driving around in the van and then like attacking some mobsters that really haven't necessarily wronged him but are doing wrong to the city and its people? When am I going to get that Punisher? When am I going to get the Punisher that's not freaking preachy about stuff? It's cool to have like an episode or two about the PTSD and stuff. I was okay with it. I liked it.
Maybe it was just one episode. That'd be cool, you know. But
yeah, like
if it, so you're saying it's like the whole entire
it's the whole
season?
thing,
Wow.
man. It's the whole thing.
And that's not what the Punisher's about. Like
Well,
that's really not what the Punisher's
it
about.
is a big part of
but
who
it's not
he
the
is.
hugest part, you know. Like the biggest part was his family and the revenge factor that you just said right,
Right,
there.
right. So yeah, they.
What's your
really-
favorite adaptation of the Punisher?
Dude,
by the way,
come on, you already know for me.
the second one, the second movie.
Oh, adaptation? Oh, okay, like movie adaptation? Yeah, I like Warzone the best.
Oh, I like the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, the first one was
good.
great,
Kevin
dude.
Nash was in it. No, but my favorite, and here's what I would like to see in a movie, but please, like, I would need to direct it just because everyone ruins shit that I love. I want to see Spider-Man versus Punisher.
Ooh,
I want to see that movie.
ooh,
Yeah.
or Captain America versus the Punisher. That'd be cool too.
Or the Punisher becomes Captain America.
Oh, that's a thing. That's a thing, by the way. That's actually a thing.
Actually, I saw really cool.
That was really cool too.
I saw an artist rendering of the Punisher as Batman. Too cool. Picture Batman with a big skull in his chest. And like an arsenal.
So
Sick.
let's get into a rating here. What do you actually rate the Punisher?
All right, well,
That's on Netflix, by the way, and you can see and watch all episodes right now on Netflix. So
it's preachy. There are some good action scenes. There's some intelligent things.
I was gonna say, what's the pros?
There's some intelligent things that happen. There's some cool like action scenes and covert things that go down. Sometimes you think one thing's going to happen, but another thing happens, so that's cool too. The negatives are that it's just way too preachy, even though the topics are good topics to talk about.
Okay.
Great discussion.
So
I'm going to go with a hard 7.
hard 7, okay.
Hard 7.
And out of
Good, but not great.
Netflix Marvel, where does it stand for that?
Not high.
Like, what's your top Marvel that you like?
Daredevil season 2.
Okay, and then so Daredevil is your top
Daredevil
franchise there.
season 2. Daredevil season 1.
I really like Luke Cage. I don't know why. I love Luke
That's
Cage.
my hierarchy. I
thought Luke Cage was great.
I'll drop through it real quick. Daredevil season 2, Daredevil season 1. I really enjoyed Jessica Jones. So then I'll go Iron Fist, Luke Cage, and then Punisher
Punisher's
comes in
last. Wow, because everyone was saying that Punisher was going to be the one that's going to be like the best show there.
And the reason, check this out though. Daredevil season 2 is my favorite because of the Punisher.
Yeah.
Punisher standalone comes in right at the bottom for me.
So now it's that part of Studio Chat that we all love, and it's Dreamcast.
Dreamcast. So, traditionally, what we'll do is that we'll take a movie that needs to be remade or rebooted, or doesn't need to, and then we'll go to us, and sometimes you guys, to figure out who should be cast in these roles. And since it's coming up on a holiday, Thanksgiving, I'd like to give thanks to my friend, Penguin, and me the Watt. I'm going to give thanks to us and ask you who would play us in a movie. Let's go either living or dead. Dead, obviously, Dom DeLuise. All right. Living, I don't know, maybe Josh Gad.
I have no idea who could play me. That's weird because I've never asked that question. Who do you think would play me?
Brian Posehn. That's ridiculous, but that'd be
To
great.
be honest, as cute as I am, I would say Tom Cruise.
I was gonna say that too, you dick. I was just gonna say it just to be funny, but I don't know. Maybe Brian Posehn. He's a little nerdy, tall, blonde. You're not blonde.
I have no idea besides shaving my head and saying Stone Cold because of the goat. But
Sir. Yeah, your ego is way too high to be accurate about who could play you. Oh my god. So Patton Oswalt.
that would work too. Actually, that's perfect. That is okay. Yes, we're going with that. It's Patton Oswalt, by the way.
Not Brian Posehn, although they've been on tour together. So there you have
Are you
it.
talking about the guy that's on
Dreamcast. It's Patton Oswalt and Josh Gad, or
Don DeLuise.
I like Don DeLuise a lot better. He fits me. We fit each other.
So they can
He
play.
makes me an
So they can
offer
play.
I
Penguin
can't
in the
refuse.
what? Na 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 na.
Gonna be best friends forever.
Forever. Okay, that's studio chat.
That's our theme song.
No more fun.
right.
If they want to see more studio chats or more content, what do they got to do?
Well, you gotta like it. You gotta share it. You've gotta follow it for all things wicked.
Blah blam.